Let's get it. Let's get we going. Oh, they tried to act like we couldn't. Like
Right.
they tried to act like we couldn't, man. They wanted to take everything away from us, man. But we gonna get to it once we just start discussing it. We are the Dallas duo. I am one half of the Dallas duo. D Hill. Who do I have with me tonight?
It's your boy D White, man. Thank you for joining us for another one of these things. Talk about this good W we got. You know what I'm saying? They try to say we stole it. But wait, but we just went out there and did what we had to do.
You know, we definitely gonna apologize for no W.
Nope.
Like,
Nah, can't do
um,
it.
like I said, I want to appreciate the Three Man Weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna get right into it. We got a comment. Oh yeah, we off the late night. My brother had to work,
Right.
so I had to work. You know what I'm saying? But we here.
Yes,
Shouts
sir.
out,
Yes, sir.
shouts out,
Yeah.
shouts out to George. He is one half of Can't Band the San Fran. So y'all check them out. They got the number one seed, and they definitely been feeling themselves over
Oh yeah.
there. But yeah, we got nothing to do with that. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So obviously it was Jimmie Johnson Ring of Honor night, and last week, we kind of well, I'm not gonna speak for you. I'm gonna say me. I was saying it's gonna get ugly for them boys. You know, and it should have got ugly for them boys.
It should have got there. You go. It should have been ugly for 'em.
There's a lot of things that we definitely gave. Like say, we if we watched the game, and of course we watching it from a Cowboys perspective, but we pretty much dominated this game.
We did.
Other than the running game, of course, we could not run, but we controlled their running game. Jared Goff was under duress all night, and we and CD of course broke records.
Hmm.
But it's like we was Dak had a couple. Aiden Hutchinson had an amazing game. Of course, he did his thing, but like for real, like we dominated this game.
Yep.
This game was this game shouldn't have never been close,
Nah.
but
Shouldn't have.
some factors played into that why it was close. But I mean, Dak had a game, was doing his thing. And be quite honest, if he didn't have a mishap, I'm not gonna say if we didn't lose the Dolphins game, he would have been back in the MVP conversation
Oh yeah, for sure.
with this performance that he put up. But
Definitely.
it is what it is. It ain't really that important, but
Right. He, oh, he playing at MVP level. You can't take that from him. He's still
that's
playing good ball.
that's all we really want. We wanted to ask. I mean, look at the replay. Look at Jordan Lewis, man. Jordan
Right.
Lewis, he had an amazing game.
Last three
Um,
weeks, man, he coming on. He coming on.
and And that's the thing. Like you say, we was very hard on the pause, and he was mouse in the house. But I think we had to give him, more some grace. Fully
Yeah.
health. It looks like
Right.
he's fully healthy now.
Right. They. Yep.
Like, but even the fact that like his tackling is like he looking like very physical, and like his instincts is still there. It's like he's playing on the Jordan Lewis that we are accustomed to seeing him play.
Right.
Um, you can go. Yeah. Any thoughts on the game that you want to get on?
Like you said, man, it's like the game should have been over, man. One for a fluke CD fumbling the ball at the 1 yard line through
Mhm.
the end zone touchback. That with a rare red zone interception. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just little stuff, bro. A phantom tripping call. We about to go down and score the interception. A phantom
Mhm.
tripping call pushes us back. Just stuff like that, man. Like it should have been a blowout. Shouldn't have been close, but stuff happens in the NFL. It's definitely gonna happen to us.
Yeah,
If it's
oh,
gonna happen to anybody, it's gonna happen to us.
absolutely. Oh, this, nah, y'all was hating on, on J. Lou. We
Oh,
were sick of J.
he
Lou.
was the mouse in the house.
Yeah, we definitely was sick of J. Lou. But I mean, we got to get credit where credit is due. The boys ball
Oh yeah,
and we wouldn't be in the position that we in these past two games without him. So, like I
right.
said, we gonna need him to continue to play at this level that he's at. So, like I say,
And
I'm glad.
we was hating because
Hey,
he won't doing he won't doing nothing out there.
I'm glad we was wrong at this point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Proved us wrong at this point. But hey, let's get to it. Like you said, look at the past, man. Just died, bro.
Yeah,
Died.
nah, nah.
Um, my only concern, and it's a concern that we've been having for a while, bro. Why we can't run at all?
I, I don't understand, man. I don't know, the blocking scheme or like the offensive line. Well, we got good offensive linemen. I don't know. It's not. It got to be something with the scheme, bro. I'm not sure. We're not doing enough outside zone runs because that's what Tony Pollard does best. The outside zone runs. I don't know if we do enough of those or it's just execution. I don't know what it is, but they got to figure it out, man. 'Cause we got to have at least resemble a running game in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we got to have something. Like I said, I ain't saying we got to turn into, you know, 49ers, the Lions, or something, but we need to have some form of a running game, because we can't just. I mean, Dak is playing on the MVP level. We get it, but like
Right,
putting everything on him and CD's shoulders to win a playoff game or go where we want us to officially go is asking way too much. To be
right.
quite honest. So go get that out there. We got to figure out something, man.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it ain't just. I'm in the midst of the game. It's frustrating because it's like, come on, TP, like you hit the wrong hole, or maybe you should have
Right.
it out. But then it's like you looking, it's like, well, where was he gonna go? Like
Yeah,
he get the ball, he getting hit. It's like, okay, hold on. And then like you said, like we got a good line. Like Tyler Smith is one of the, should be a Pro Bowler. He didn't make the
yeah.
Pro Bowl. He
No, he
didn't
ain't
do
made the Pro Bowl.
it. What? All right,
Yeah,
that's we're gonna talk about it. But should
that's
have
another
made the
story.
Pro Bowl. But like you
Right.
say, we got him in the running game. Like you say, Zach Martin. Certain things. Like you say, even with the the down year of Terrence Steele. Like you say, he even his that's what he does is run block.
Yeah, he
You know,
runs, man. He runs blocks.
Tyron Smith, even Chumi Adoga, like even as bad as he played, like they run block. It's got to be the scheme. That's all I'm.
Got to be the scheme, bro.
I'm at that point where it got to be the scheme, and that's the offseason
Right.
thing that we got to do. We got to deal with, but we got to figure out something. I mean, we got to figure out something, or just abandon it.
Right. Get TP more in the passing game. Use that as an extension of the run game. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to get around it. Make
Yeah,
it
like
happen.
swing passes, screen passes, touch passes. It's like you said, it's other things that we can do other than just running up the A gap and getting hit and losing yards, and
Right.
then and say, all right, Dak, go bail us out. It's like
Thank you.
like you said, I know we text during the game and you just kept saying, here we go, another first down run, another first down run, another
For
first down run. It's like, okay,
a
come on,
run
but
game that ain't been running. I can see we was getting yards on it.
it's like, it's like we get it. It's you're trying to establish, but you can't establish something that don't want to be established, bro.
Right.
Like
Right. He's
you got to
putting
figure
us
out
in the hole, man.
is that you putting this in the hole on purpose.
On
Like
purpose.
that's the part that was frustrating. But shouts out to the Lions though. That is a strength of their defense is
Right.
their run defense. Like you say, when people that we listen to reviewed the game, they made sure that a conscious effort to let us know that their run defense is for real. You know,
Right.
and they showed it against us. Like they was doing a
Yeah.
lot of Brian Schottenheimer said during his press conference they did a lot more run pressures than they normally do, and
Yeah.
they was already a good run stuff. So they made a conscious effort. I don't know why, but they made a conscious effort on stopping the run, but didn't make a conscious effort on stopping CD because whatever CD wanted to
No.
do, like so yeah, that's the issue that they got going on. Um, Defensively, they had a few runs that they had a few runs that was okay. Like they ranked it. They had some good runs. But for the
Right.
majority of that game, like we was stuffing the run
Mm-hmm.
and getting pressure on Jared Goff. Like you say, they really didn't have any success on offense for basically only 2 series.
Right. That's it. For the most part, yep.
So
Yeah. D-Law came and showed out. Michael playing off ball. He was getting shedding blockers, getting tackles for losses, man. It was Osa was collapsing the pocket. That's what we've been wanting to see, man. Been a couple weeks since we've seen that. Glad they got back to it.
Dante Fowler made a play on the running
Yep.
game. I'm like, man, Dante Fowler.
What that
I
mean?
mean, Donovan Wilson might have played one of his best games.
Right.
Like,
He getting healthy.
and that's another person that's getting healthy. But like, Jordan Lewis, he's from Detroit or Michigan. He said he loved to play the Lions. Like I said, you could
Right.
tell he got up and looked, he was ready for this game. His tackling for the past 2 weeks has been remarkable.
Yeah.
The play he made on the screen pass, the interception that he got was amazing. The interception that Donovan Wilson got was amazing. Like they was making some plays out there, and like you say, that's what you like to see from a
Right.
from a from a defense 2 weeks ago that got punched in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 3 weeks in a row that the defense has been going against explosive offenses, and they've held their
Held
own.
they on. They
Two
held
out
they
of
on.
3.
Right.
We got to get some things cleaned up in the offense, but other than that, like I say, the reason why this game was close, only reason why this game was close was only our doing.
Yeah, miscues, man. Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with what the Lions was doing. And like I
Nah.
say, you can say this is bias, and I wear it. It is what it is. Like you say, if CD don't fumble, we go into halftime 14-3.
Right. And we get the ball at half.
And we get the ball back. And then and matter of fact, let's just get right to it. The mismanagement of the clock
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
despicable, bro.
It
Like
was bad. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, did they just they lost their mind or something? I don't understand how coaches they do it every week though. I don't understand, man.
this is inexcusable, bro. Like we let's go back to the off season when we heard about the analytical people, the staff that they was building, this only analytical team that they was
Right.
doing, and they were supposed to be on a on field staff that's basically off analytic. Now
Right.
he didn't even make an analytical decision. This was Pee Wee football decision
Pee
of
Wee football.
of mismanagement of the clock. Like I say, we get the phantom, the BS call on Hendershot, and you know how I was ready to cut him right then and there.
Yeah, we better fire him to the moon. We
So,
better send him to the moon.
so I'm sorry Hendershot, but because I definitely had you cut. But like I said, that's that bad call. Even with that bad call, like I say, even with that bad call, the plays that you did after that, with like I say, we know they had one. When a team has one timeout left, you
One
got
time out.
you do everything in your power to get them to burn that last timeout.
I mean,
Like
Pee Wee League football stuff, bro.
like you say, bare minimum, they should have went out. They should have got the ball back with 1 minute left. Not
Right.
all, not a minute and 40 seconds left. Come
Right.
on now. Even without timeouts, a minute and 40 seconds left is enough time. But
There's enough time.
not only did they have a minute and 40 seconds, they still had a timeout.
And still had a timeout.
Like that's right. That right there. If we if we would have lost that game, like whatever they wanted to say about McCarthy was
Yeah.
warranted.
Right. It had been warranted, like you said. And then on top of that, go to this daggone 2 weeks in a row now to this prevent defense that prevents you from winning. To the life of me, I don't understand why. I know you're trying to keep them, you're trying to block the boundaries and keep everything in for tackling and play.
No.
But you let them, they go down the field every time and score, bro. Like, play the defense you've been playing all game. It's been working. Why do we? I don't understand. Like, they be trying to get cute or something, bro. I don't care about them sidelines. I don't care. Play the defense you've been playing all game because it's been working, bro. Stop doing that prevent defense stuff.
Bro, once Jameson Williams was out,
Should have been a wrap.
nobody on the Lions roster was fast enough to get behind the defense. Bro,
Nobody.
play press man and make sure that they have a tough time. Play that same pressure defense that you've been playing
Thank you.
all game that been working.
All game.
Okay, you don't do that. Okay, you don't do that. Why was this the time? Also, the second part of why was this the time to go mano y mano with Panay Sewell, with Michael on
Right.
that side?
Right.
Where he been tearing Taylor Decker up on the other
The
side.
whole game. The whole game.
Now all of a sudden we're gonna put on we got best on best for what?
Why?
For what?
Matchups. Use your matchups. They've been working all game.
So you gonna play the corners 10 yards off. You play the corners 10 yards off, and you gonna put Micah against Panay Sewell. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, Micah wants a matchup. He wants a matchup. Like you said,
Right.
it was a good matchup. Cool. Kudos to the keeper. But
Right.
this ain't this ain't the time for that. Like I
This
said,
ain't the time.
you should have, like I said, if that's what you want to do, if you was expecting your front four to get the pressure, then Michael should have been on Taylor Decker and
Right.
going to work on him
Who he been tossing
with
out the club all game.
all game, all game. But neither here nor there, we survived that. Now, what me and you not about to do is talk about this 2-point conversion
Right. No.
for long.
Right.
Because this is what I want to say. People were telling on themselves, and you can tell that, of course, it was just Cowboys hate. It was just Cowboys hate.
Right.
I'm gonna be quite honest. It's clear as day that the referees messed up.
Right. We acknowledge that. We ain't stupid.
The referees
They
messed
messed
up.
up.
They made a mistake, but let's not look on it from one side. Oh, they made a mistake, and of course they just took the 2-point conversion away from the Lions. Now, mind you, the mistake that they made is announcing the wrong person that was eligible.
They announced the wrong person.
So they announced it. So we went over there and covered.
Right. That person, exactly.
So let's imagine let's say they got the call right. Let's say they call Taylor Decker is eligible. So we just not gonna check him.
Right.
I mean, because we made a conscious. If you listen to Jordan Lewis, he said we didn't check him because he wasn't eligible. We adjusted our defense to was it Dan Skipper, number 7.
Skipper.
So what you're not about to do is just sit here and be like, they got robbed because they made the wrong call. Like,
right.
and then just thinking and just looking at it from the Lions' perspective.
Right.
That's let me further know that you just hating.
Exactly.
You know, now
if they didn't have the right number, they would have covered the right number.
it's other things that I could say about this, but it's gonna come off as bias, and y'all ain't gonna respect it anyway. Other than
right.
Outsiders is not gonna respect it. But at the end of the day, the Lions try to get cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've been sending Dan Skipper in the game all game. He been the one eligible. They fit 3 people over there. They confused the ref, and what happened? The refs got confused and made a mistake. Hey,
exactly.
It is what it, and if I was a Lions fan, I would be pissed. But I'd be pissed at the ref because they made a mistake.
They made a mistake.
But like you say, but don't sit here and look at it and be like, "Oh, they just robbed them. They shouldn't have been in that position anyway." Because, like I said, we keep mentioning the Hendershot trip that won a trip. Because if they wanted to make the correct call, it was a penalty on his touch, and that would have been a first down, and the game over.
It would have been either 2nd and 5, or he could, in the 2nd and 5, we'd have been already in field goal range. Game over. So it's
game over.
It wouldn't have been wouldn't have been an issue. So, but like I said, I ain't gonna say 100%. Oh, if we knew the right person was eligible, we'd have stopped the play. But we damn sure had a better chance of stopping the play if we knew the right guy was eligible. So you can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? The refs messed up.
Oh,
you acknowledge that.
You can be mad.
You can't put it on us. The refs messed up.
I'm about to say you can be mad, but direct your anger at the right people.
Right.
Like you said, because we can also be mad too, because if we'd have lost that game, what about that penalty, that bogus penalty on Hendershot?
We went right to that tripping call.
But nobody would have cared about that.
Right, exactly.
But
exactly.
And one thing I do, people know I hate Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went on Pat McAfee and said the same exact thing. He like, they don't call this tripping call. We ain't talking about nothing.
Right.
And y'all know I hate Aaron Rodgers, but
right. I mean, we just keeping it real.
Just keeping it real. But at the end of the day, it's kind of funny how people once again they try to treat us like a college, like college, and they like, oh, we didn't beat the Lions, like we didn't blow the Lions out. Now, mind you, we should have, but also
we should have.
Also, they was the number 2 seed at the time.
Bro, they 11-5, just like us.
Oh,
we got the same record.
But they must be good, right? Oh,
they must be good.
All right, man. Let's say, come on, man. Like some of the logic got to make sense, bro. You can't just
make sense.
You can't just have Cowboy logic and then don't use it for everybody else. That's all.
Thank you. Come on, that's all we ask. You see your boy Golden Tate talk about Jerry Jones made the call. All right, so Jerry Jones knew they was gonna run a 2-point play and that the refs were gonna get confused and call out the wrong number. So he had time to call who? Roger Goodell. Then he had time to call who? Nobody knows. Then they had time to call down to the field to tell them, like, what?
No. Now listen. They made the call.
What?
Now they made the call and say, hey, listen, Mike is still ain't getting no holding calls. What's going on?
I can see that's. I can see
No,
that,
no. And then he still went and hold another game without a holding call.
and still ain't getting a call.
And he was being held. Okay, cool. So you mean to tell out of all the mishaps that the Cowboys had, you mean to tell me that it's random Saturday night
Right.
was the one that Jerry Jones just mysteriously just made the call for?
Just made a call of about a 2-point conversion play that he didn't know that was gonna happen,
Okay,
and that the wrong number was gonna get called. He did all that, and they
okay.
did all that in time to throw a flag, real time on the field.
And we one of the most penalized teams.
In the
Okay.
league. Yeah,
And don't forget he tried to sue Roger Goodell before he signed the extension. So they
he
ain't
tried.
okay.
He tried to get Roger Goodell to boot, right?
You try to get him, but he gonna make the call of it. Okay, cool.
Right.
He
Right. Roger got that number blocked.
so it's not, it's a cool joke. It's a
It's
cool
funny.
joke because when everybody, like I say, when everybody in that Cowboys fans, they're like, yeah, Jerry Jones got him in their pocket. It sounds good. It sounds
It
good.
sounds good.
Yeah. Then you start thinking about it, like, hold on, no, it don't. All
They don't. They don't.
right, man, let's move on, man. Hankins was limited today, so he's making progress. I think it still
Yeah.
would be. I think it would be stupid on our part if he plays this week. But I do want him to make the I want him to make the progress on trying to play. That's a good.
Right. Well, as
That's
long
a
as he
good.
practicing, he getting some reps for me.
Yeah, that's a good sign because I mean he is he a big boy, so he gonna need the
Right.
practice rep to stay in touch some type of shape. Um,
Right.
we dodged a bullet with Tyler Smith. He did completely tear his plantar fasciitis. They say that's better than
A
I guess
partial. Yeah.
a partial tear or just hurting it. So I'm good with that. Like I say, once again, he should not play this week.
Nah,
Uh,
definitely not.
I know it's a week to week. They say it's a week to week thing. It's something he can play with, but this is one of those weeks that he should not play. And if
Yeah,
he
definitely.
or if he does play, he shouldn't play long.
Right. And it's supposed to be raining and like some winter mix Sunday and all type of stuff too. Like it's just and plus, FedEx feel terrible anyway.
Yeah, I'm over there. We watching. We playing. Weatherman now.
Right.
Waiting on to get the tickets or not.
Right.
I'm letting right now. He's sitting miserable.
Oh, for what?
Yeah, not on purpose. No, no,
Not on purpose.
not on purpose. And the tickets is going up. No, no.
Yeah. Not on duty.
Not on. No, no, no.
Not on duty.
No. But other than that, everybody else had rest days that need to be rest days. We'll expand on what we think how we should play this when we get to the Commanders preview. But we got a signing that we need to discuss.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Lyle Collins has
Cowboys
returned.
legends.
Cowboys legend. Um, it was rumored once he got cut by the Bengals that he would return to the Cowboys. He did go on a couple of visits. Nobody signed him. He had the same type of injury that Terrence Steele had,
Hmm.
and the funny thing about it is we do know the work ethic that Terrence Steele has is unmatched.
Right.
And we do know that sometimes Lyle has a questionable work ethic. So the fact that he's just now signing must mean that he is now fully healthy, which is a good thing.
Right.
It's a practice squad signing, so it's a low risk, high reward. Um, and we got to think about it. I think that we are done with the Adoga experiment.
Need to be done with that.
Um, Unfortunately, I mean he did it. He did as much as he can do. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Did
bash
all
him.
he could do.
Tyler Bass has stepped up when he's been called. He's been doing
Hmm.
this thing, but um, it would be good to have a Lyle Collins come in if need be, if something happens, you know,
Right.
in the playoffs. Somebody that's familiar. He might not be familiar with this system, but at the end of the day, he's familiar with the players, the coaching staff, Dak. It shouldn't be that hard for him to get ingratiated with what to do.
Right.
Um, you know, he's familiar with Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. So, he was one of them ones in the offensive lineman room, so he should be able to get ingratiated very soon. The changes that we've made, it's really not that intricate.
Right, right. He
He
should be able to pick it up. You're
he
right.
should be yeah, he should be good. But at the end of the day, he's if he of course he probably won't play this week, but
Right.
you know, he'll be able maybe he'll be a call up, practice squad call up in the playoffs, and we don't have to waste a roster spot,
Hmm.
and until we meet that, that point that we really want to meet. That's week 4. We only get 3 of them.
Only got 3 of them. Let's get them.
And then at that point, somebody can get, get a hangnail or something.
We the masters of that.
Yeah, cause just like we did with Deuce.
You're right.
Poor Deuce. Um.
Poor dudes.
Also, Damian Wilson was also signed to the practice squad. Former Cowboy legend as well, linebacker
Hmm.
depth. We know bare minimum that he can help on special team for sure.
Right.
It's another couple dudes, a running back that we signed as well, and another wide receiver that we signed. They probably some future things that we got to deal with. They,
Yeah, like those future deals look
you
like.
know. But how you feel about I know I talked about it, but how you feel about Lyle returning?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought bridges had been burnt. I thought it would never happen again. The way he went out, the stories we heard about the front office, and when he got suspended and he protested it, and he knew he did it, and working out and the hip and training camp out of shape. I was like, bro, ain't no way he coming back. And I'm glad that they can make amends because they had to make amends for this to work out.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to be the bigger man. Like, they both whoever stepped up was like water under the bridge. I know you need us, we need you. We need a good depth to get a player this caliber this late in the season on your practice squad. It's crazy, man. That's amazing for the good depth. So I love it. I'm loving it. He a homegrown talent. So man, I'm glad to see him come back. Dax is Dak's boy. You know what I'm saying? Another bodyguard for Dak.
Yeah.
He's comfortable. He knows. It's good. He done seen a lot of stuff. He been to the Super Bowl. He done had deep playoff runs. That's more experience that he can give off to the younger cats that ain't never been there. Shit, the older cats they ain't never been that far. They can, Zach Martin, Tyron ain't never been to the Super Bowl or the championship
Mm-hmm.
game. So he got some experience that them cats don't even have. So I think it's a good sign for us for real.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, low risk, high reward. Can't go wrong. Like you say, hopefully everything goes right, and it's only a plus, you know.
Right.
But we got somebody else that also got cut that we want to discuss. Mutually parting ways, and we're seeing this a lot lately. I think this is the most that we've been seeing this more and more lately.
Right.
It kind of remind you of the NBA when somebody get cut is the buyout market.
Right. Yep.
This is kind of remind you is that some of these veterans is getting cut at this point, and they're going to help team similar like a to a Shaq Leonard stuff like that.
Yep.
But Delvin Cook is one of those ones, and of course we were reported is interested also as with the Ravens. So the thing is, um, once they hit a report that we're actually in the mix of a player, we ain't getting them.
It's a wrap because
you know,
it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. So we already can get that out the way. So like I said, I'm pretty sure he'll be a Raven coming up
Yeah.
soon. But let's have the discussion of a Dalvin Cook. Would you be interested in a Dalvin Cook coming to Dallas?
Personally, I would be. I know I see cats on social media. Oh, he washed, he cooked. I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I mean, what's it gonna hurt? What you losing? He already deferred his guarantees, so you ain't losing no money. You ain't spending no big change. It was only for one game left in the regular season anyway, so you really ain't spending no money anyhow. He's a 4-time Pro Bowl back. He got some knowledge. He hurt. He got a running back on IR, a running back whose ankle always seems to be hurt with Rico. I don't understand what's going on with his ankle. I mean, we need the depth, you know what I'm saying? And what better depth than Delvin Cook, who'd been there and did that and seen it at the top of he been at the top of the mountain running back wise. Him and TP, I think they'd be a good little 1-2. But my only issue with his running style is like Tony Pollard's running style. They better outside zone runners, and for some reason we're not doing a lot of that this year. So that'd be my only pushback. But what's it gonna hurt?
this is what all right. I'm gonna give you some pushback because this is my thing. We already can't run Rico enough.
Right.
Now I get it. Like you say, he always like he gonna find a
Always
way.
binged up.
He gonna find a
Mm,
way. If he gonna find a way to that training room, like you said.
right.
Now I get that part, but we've been screaming for more Rico. Now let's take for example, if we get Dalvin Cook, and all of a sudden he come in the game and he get 15 carries, and them 15 carries is trash. When them 15 carries could have went to Rico, what we've been
Mm,
asking for weeks.
right.
Um, so I'm more so of it the fact that it sounds good. No, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be opposed because he can't hurt. Like you
Right.
said,
It
he
just can't hurt. Right.
the running game that we got can't get no worse.
Can't. It just can't.
You know, so look, so it I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I mean to be quite honest, if we're going to bring another running back in and give him carries, I'd rather those carries go to Rico.
But I mean, I wouldn't oppose to that either.
But like you say, he always hurt. Um, I got Reef. Don't waste your time on
I
don't waste your time on down. He said,
see you, bro.
boy, just be dancing at the line of scrimmage. I'm telling
Hey,
you,
Reefy Reef, what's up, boy?
he ain't gonna be dancing. He ain't gonna be dancing behind our line. I'm gonna tell you,
Ain't no dancing.
ain't no dance. You getting hit.
You get hit.
You getting rocked. Ass TP. You getting rocked behind our.
You getting hit.
Oh no. Oh, let's go back to our guy. Chris. It's a joke, bro.
Could call them
Quick call him.
Cowboy legends, man.
It's a joke. That's the point. They not. That's the point. Oh man. Oh man. But it's one of those things that, like I said, I wouldn't be mad. I'm not pressed about it. Like you say, oh man, let's go get that. We got to go get Dalvin Cook. But
Right.
I mean, if they do get him, cool. If they don't, cool. I'm ready for more Rico anyway.
Right. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over that. That's for sure.
I'm big snore.
Right. Right.
big snore. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is when it comes to that point. Like I say, and he can go to the Ravens. Go to the Ravens, bro. Like they need you more than we do.
Right. I got a question for you though before we leave. What if Zeke come out tomorrow and talk about Patriots gonna let him go?
Oh, go get him.
Oh, I'll get the Zeke.
Oh, I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I go pick Zeke up. if anybody, if they need transportation, I would go get them.
Right.
I'm in Boston right now.
Yeah.
So look,
Like, I got you.
whatever he need. Hey, look, pack it up. I got you, brother.
Pack it up.
You know what I'm saying?
He
But
on me.
because we know how we felt about Zeke. We did honestly. We understood it was time for him to go, but it was based off most of his contract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can get more in depth when we talk about the off season. But the way that he's been playing in New England, we could use that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But at the same time, we could also use more Rico.
Right.
Like if we realize use Rico like we want Rico to be used,
Mhm.
we wouldn't have this discussion about Zeke
Exactly.
anybody, you know. So, but like I said, to answer your question, if he say, "Hey, I'm out of New England right now,"
Yeah.
trust me, hit my phone. He get right on the train with me if
Yeah.
he wants to.
Hop right on the train, baby.
You know,
Yeah, I got you.
I got you, bro. You ain't got to worry about no ticket. You with me, dog.
Right. You gotta worry about nothing. First
Oh man,
first class seat. I got you.
we got you everything you need, everything you need. Well, okay, let's discuss. Let's discuss this first because we need to handle business. Um, you notice I'm not in a rock and a hard place because at the end of the day, we need to handle business.
Hmm.
We need to go win this game.
Right.
We need to do what we got to do. And I'm gonna tell you the one thing that scares me about this Commanders game is the fact that Sam Howell is starting again. And the only reason I say that is because as of right now, they have the number 2 overall pick. He been benched twice.
Right.
He got lucky because Brissett got hurt and he got his job back. But he been benched twice. That lets me further know they're gonna go get a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
And the thing
They
about
better
that is,
they better get a quarterback.
so what better way to mess up them getting the quarterback
To
is
try and balling out.
to go handle business. Oh man, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Y'all on the road? Yes, we definitely on the road. We're gonna be on DC. You know they only say that when we play
Yeah.
good teams, though, Reese. We've been
No,
on
we beat bad teams on the road now.
we've been on the road before. It beat breaks off some teams too.
Yeah.
That what I'm saying. The narrative don't really narrative when it comes to that though. You know what I'm saying?
We beat bad teams on the road.
Like we ain't that trash on the road. We just trash against the good teams.
Right, right.
And it was only the 49ers because we played against
Right,
the Eagles.
right. No, the Bills.
Oh yeah, them
Yeah.
them two
The
was
Bills
bad.
and the 49ers on the real bad games we had on the road.
Yeah, them two was bad. But when we played the Eagles, what's up?
Right,
When we played the Dolphins, what's up? Okay, we lost, but it ain't like we would just lay the egg,
right,
you know. But I mean, like I said, we played some other teams on the road and they got smacked too, But like I said, they weren't winning teams, so they don't, it didn't fit
right.
everybody nerve. But it's the fact that that's the only part that scares me though. It's just a little inkling of he gonna try to play his heart out, a little
Right.
hard out, a little engine that could to try to mess things up. But I really do like anybody that got a nick, like I don't really want them to play or play long. Like
Right.
I'm ready to see like a whole bunch of Cooper Rush. Like I mean, we can get it. Trey Lance can play too if you want to. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? If that's the case, um, I'm on that. But like I say, Dak don't need to play a long time. CD, you done everything you need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You broke records. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that maybe some other people need to play. Like I say, Austin Richards need to suit up this game. Well, let's go need to suit up this game. Anybody that's young need to suit up this game.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, like I say, I'm at the point that go handle business. Let's go ahead and punch him in the mouth early,
Right.
and then put your cap on.
That's the thing, man. Put your cap on. Handle business early, man. Because we never got last year. We seen what happened last year. That's why we need to go out and handle business. Can't play with your food.
you know, don't play with your food, man. Like I say, they really they ain't got nothing to play for. They can't spoil nothing. Other than seeding if they choose to. But like I say, they'll be only hurting themselves at this point. As an organization, if they go out and they try to win this game should be, it should be, it should end early.
Right.
There's just the point about it, bro. It's like it's no science behind this, bro. It's like what I'm saying. I get it. Yeah, they may got some incentives that they need to reach.
Right. Right. Right.
Try to go get them. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got nothing to do with
You
y'all
gotta do
winning.
what you get. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Let's take the game serious. Don't come out there half stepping. Take it
Y'all
for real.
should.
Cause they gonna come out there
Yeah.
and and they're gonna try to play.
For the first quarter,
Right.
and then they're gonna realize they're like, hey man, what we doing? Like,
Yeah, just ball them up.
I mean, at one point the game was tied up against the 49ers, and then what happened?
Right.
So I mean, maybe something similar can happen, like I say, but I don't
Yeah.
even want it to be tied. I really
Right.
get this thing over with at halftime. But we got some things that we got to watch, and it's weird because we got the 4 o'clock game, and I'm not sure that
Yeah.
these games is a lot of these games. I don't know what time these. I know the Packers probably play at 1. Saints probably.
Yeah.
Seattle is gonna be on the West Coast so a lot of these games gonna be going on the same time as we going on.
Mm-hmm.
But playoffs opponent scenarios. If the Cowboys win week 18 against the Commanders, opponent 1. And I don't know why. I don't know. He might have had this wrong, but as of now, we got the Packers.
Right.
But and as of now, the Rams is the 6th seed.
Right. Right now. Yep.
I don't know what's going on with that game. They resting the starters. Both teams is resting the starters.
Both team wrestling starters.
So is what is going to be a preseason game? Like I'm not sure.
Right.
And I'm gonna get back to that when we get to, but let's go with the graphic. If the Rams lose to the 49ers, oh, this is how we get it. If the Rams lose to the 49ers, Seattle beats Arizona, Packers beat the Bears. That's how the Rams will get
the 7th seed.
They'll be the 7th seed.
Right.
Let's get the opponent too. Seattle beats Arizona, Packers lose to the Bears. That's how we'll get Seattle. Opponent 3. Packers beat the Bears, Rams beat the 49ers. Opponent 4. Saints beat Atlanta, Cardinals beat Seattle, Bears beat the Packers. That's a lot that we got to deal with. A lot we
There's a
got
lot
going
going on.
on. Which is the team that I don't even want to ask that because, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What's the team that you want to see the most, and what's the team that you least want to see?
Um, like I said, just probably I would like to see the Packers because I would like to see that McCarthy Packer game, playoff game, see how he will coach against them. Plus, I mean, I'll take my chances against Love. Their defense been ran through, you know what I'm saying? That we can light them up at home. We owe them anyway. Then right now, though, I think the Rams are playing the best out of those teams right there. The defense still trash, but the offense is getting healthy. The running back is healthy. They got two good wide receivers. Matt Stafford, when he's hot, he's a really good quarterback. Only thing you worry about on defense is Aaron Donald, but we can negate that. But I think they're playing the best on offense. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got a team that can run the ball. They'll play that run game against us and keep us on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? And play the time of possession game with us. I think they could potentially do that. So I'd rather play the Packers, and I probably would at least rather play the Rams. But either way, all four of them, they get mopped up at home.
And
We
that's why
mopping all four of them up.
that's why that's that's why
That's
that's
just
why
me.
that's why I was hesitant to ask the question because I didn't even want to have it because I'm getting disgusted with the rhetoric of, oh man, we should have been the fifth seed. Now the funny thing about it is we said this
That's
last
stupid.
week. We laughed and said that we'd rather be the fifth seed when it came to the Eagles because we said that we had zero faith in the Eagles winning the playoff game.
Right.
So that's the reason why we said it. The more and more home games that we can get is the better our chances. So I
Bro,
don't
it's
care,
common sense. I don't
bro.
understand it.
Yeah, I don't give a damn who we play. Um, uh, who would give us the most trouble? Of course, the Rams will because they got playoff pedigree. And when we
Right.
played when we played them the first time, Kyron Williams didn't play.
Right.
So of course their running game was different. But I mean, they still had Puka, they still had Cooper Cup when we played them, and we handled business.
Hey, everybody but Kyron Williams.
You know, I mean, I mean, they're a different offense with them. I ain't gonna minimize it, but
Right.
I'm not about to sit here and say all of a sudden that he just gonna, they almost lost to the Giants last week.
They definitely should have lost to
Like
the Giants.
it's like, yeah, I think that's what pissed me off about Broadus. He's like, what you think about when they played the Ravens? They took them to the wire. They almost beat the Ravens, but then you almost lost to the Giants.
Right. So
Like,
that negates that.
yeah, I'm cool. That's what's gonna mess you up, bro. And I've been victim to that too. I'm like, okay, well, this team beat this team, and okay, we can beat this team, and when they play this team, yeah, you get caught up in that. I'm telling you, you will get your
Right.
head messed up. But
It's a week to week league, bro. Every team look different. From week to week, teams look different.
the thing about it is, if Seattle comes back, can we beat Seattle again? I
Yeah.
believe so.
Geno Smith ain't playing like that 2 games. He's not playing like that again.
Nah, I mean that was the only time that he played like that this year.
It was Geno Smith and DK Metcalf's best game of their career.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be worried against anybody on this list. To be quite honest, I prefer the Saints.
Right. Saints for the
Yeah,
Packers. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. The Packers. Only reason they scared me because of the Packers' history recently against us.
Right.
I know that was an Aaron Rodgers led team,
Right. That's the
you
thing.
know,
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers.
but I just get bad feelings. But at the end of the day, we'll be home. We'll be able to game plan for any of these teams. These teams, we match up with any of these teams, to be quite
Right.
honest.
Right.
So I'm not really. I'm going to be paying attention because, of course, we got to see who we got to, who we got to play.
Exactly.
But I'm not really, overly concerned. But at the end of the day, we got to handle business against the Commanders for any of this to matter.
Got to handle business against the Commanders. Exactly. Got to
You
be there first.
I mean, cause
But
we got the loss from that we needed from Philly, but like, are we gonna get another loss? Like we asking for too much at this point. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
That's all I'm saying.
Tyrod gonna get them, bro. I'm telling you.
And I believe it, but I'm just saying we asking for too much. It's like
Right.
it's all, we already got our losses from them. So
Yeah.
you know
Handle your own business.
That's
But
like
anyway, I can avoid playing the San Fran before the NFC Championship. That's the way you need to go, bro. Like I'm tired of that. Yeah, if we get them in the NFC Championship, hey, we in the NFC Championship, anything goes then. But I'm tired of seeing them in the divisional round, bro. It's time for a change.
hey, we've been wanting to get to the NFC Championship anyway. You know,
Anyway,
we cross that bridge when we get there. You know what I'm saying? But I like you said, that's the path that we need. We need
hmm
the most home games as we can possibly have because
yep,
obviously this home and road split is crazy. So okay, get comfortable. And if you so different at home, then show it.
right.
That's all. Just
That's
show it.
all.
This is different. We both worried about the playoffs. No point risking our players. 49ers and the Rams. And
Yeah, yeah,
I was trolling on their show about them being
right.
I was like, y'all gonna let the Rams in, but that's before I realized I was joking. That's before I realized that the Rams could actually was already clinching the playoffs.
Yeah, it is already Clinton. Yeah, it is
So
already in. Yeah,
that was a mishap on my part. When trolling goes wrong. That's all. That's all. Because
yeah,
I thought they had to win the game to make the playoffs. I didn't know
right,
that.
right.
I didn't know they
Yeah,
clinched already. They just own it at this point. It's just seeding for them. So
right. But I understand why we all know why San Fran rested their number one seed, nothing to prove on them.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
definitely could understand that. But Rams could improve their seed. That's why I don't understand why they're not playing. They could go to Detroit.
I
And
almost
they beat Detroit already? Like that's crazy to me.
I almost forgot to say. I'm glad you said that because that's the part I'm taking as disrespect.
Right.
Like you mean to tell me that? And we don't know how this game gonna play. They can go out there and still beat San Francisco.
Right, right.
But I mean, it's backup versus backup. Who knows what's gonna happen? But
Exactly.
but my thing is the plan is to you don't care who you gonna play.
Right. Like, that's
Right?
weird.
Who the hell are y'all? If I'm telling you right now, I'm taking that as disrespect that we got to play them.
hmm
Because like the fact that okay, cool. You mean to tell me if I'm the Rams, to be quite honest, you mean to tell me I can't you don't think that y'all can beat the Lions?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, didn't they beat the Lions already?
Matt Stafford going back to Detroit?
We're going
You don't,
back to Detroit.
you don't think it's a better matchup with their secondary?
Right.
But you want to play us?
Yeah.
Or you don't care that you don't play us. Oh no.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Right.
I'm talking about that's personal. If if
Right.
if, if I'm in the I'm full D law. Like I'm mad that y'all
Right.
y'all chose this.
But that's what y'all wanted to do.
Nah, I ain't going out like that, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, and we can cross that bridge next week when we get there if we happen to play them. But I definitely felt some type of way when I kept getting the reports that they ain't playing their players, and I'm like,
Yeah. That threw me off. I said I knew the San Fran was gonna sit everybody because they should. But
yeah,
why? But y'all got a chance to better y'all seed. Why would y'all sit y'all starters? That makes no sense to me.
that's I mean, hey, kudos to the Rams. If that's how you feeling, I mean, y'all playing with house money in my mind anyway.
Right.
Nobody thought y'all was gonna make the playoffs, I guess, but y'all. But it is what it is. But like you said,
It is what it is.
I definitely took that as disrespect. And
Right.
like I said, we can cross that bridge when we get there next week when we actually do know our opponent. But I just said all I had to say, my brother. What I'm saying? We out here
Yeah. I
on the
got
late. We out here
right.
on the late
Right.
night.
I got all off my chest, man.
Yeah, I was definitely a little upset. I kept seeing all the we got robbed. Oh, the Lions got robbed. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's look at it from both sides now.
Right.
Let's
That's
look
all
at
we
it.
ask. Like we ain't fools. We know the refs made a mistake. We know that. But if
Oh,
they'd have called the right person eligible, you don't think we could have covered the right person? You
you
know
know,
what I'm saying? That's
and
all
then
I'm saying.
like you say, he had 3 chances just to kick the field
Three.
goal. Bro.
Kick the field goal. Kick the extra point.
So
That's
you
who y'all
go
should be mad at. Your coach.
you go to
Kick
overtime.
the extra point.
You go to overtime. Maybe y'all do win.
Right.
But hey,
We don't,
that's Detroit issue.
yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. Like I say, we potentially got the 2 seed. Like I say, we go out there handle business.
Handle
Go out.
business. They got to stand on business.
That's all. But hey, we are the Dallas Duo. I'm one half of the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill. That is D White. I want to appreciate everybody that called us on the late night. I was
Oh
expecting y'all
yeah,
to, catch it in the morning on the playback, but hey,
man, we appreciate y'all.
appreciate y'all for showing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's love right there.
can't ban the San Fran crew, man. Appreciate y'all stopping in,
You
checking out your
know,
boys.
and hopefully we can get the collab on the NFC Championship again.
No,
You
that'd be
know,
dope. That'd be
yeah,
dope.
that'll definitely be dope right there. We hopefully,
Yeah.
but right, we got to handle business first. Um, yeah. Shouts out to my guy. And then, like you say, 3-man wheel. I keep saying this every week, and then we don't do it. But officially, tomorrow, tomorrow, all three will be back. Unless some unforeseeable happens. You know what I'm saying? We should be all back tomorrow. So 3-man weed should be back tomorrow. Start the new year off right.
Oh
I got
yeah, oh yeah.
I said this 2 weeks in a row and ain't nobody show up but AJ. Oh man. But we should be good. But like I said, we are the Dallas Duo. This episode 49. Y'all Cowboy fans. And if y'all not, we appreciate y'all being here anyway.
Definitely,
Make sure
definitely.
make sure you like, share, subscribe. And we out.
Yes, I happy early J5 to all the noobs out there.
You know it.